Damar Hamlin's collapse on the football field hit home for an Osage County teen and his family. They know firsthand the importance of quick response during sudden cardiac arrest. As we wind down February's Heart Month, they share their story in tonight's To Your Health to reinforce the message to be prepared. It's been a long journey for Chad Robert to reach these moments.
Chad Robert for 3.
He doesn't remember the exact start of the story.
Last thing I remember was eating pulled pork before we got on the bus to go to the game.
But his parents, Jennifer and Daniel, remember getting the type of call parents fear.
Admiring a rainbow out the window, taking pictures, when all of a sudden my cell phone rings. That was an assistant coach on the Santa Fe Trail football team saying, "We've got a medical emergency with your son."
October 28, 2021, they were on their way to Santa Fe Trail's football game at Holton. Chad, then a sophomore, collapsed at the end of warm-ups. He started seizing, then went into cardiac arrest. Coaches, first responders, people in the stands jumped in to help.
And it just kind of kept progressing, like they're doing CPR, and then they're shocking him with the AED.
The family followed the ambulance to Stormont Vale, where emergency medicine Dr. Lindsay Schwartz was on duty and had a team waiting.
I want to make sure I have all of my support staff at bedside to do what I need to do.
Dr. Schwartz said that quick response, which started on the field, is vital to survival.
If we don't have our heart pumping blood, then none of our organs can function, and we don't have any brain activity.
After 2 days at Stormont, Chad was transferred to Children's Mercy in Kansas City for further evaluation. He woke up there 2 days later, 4 days after he collapsed.
I saw my mom and my dad next to me, and they tried walking me through what happened, but it was mind-blowing.
Doctors did a wide range of testing and can find no reason for what happened, so Chad began the slow process of recovering.
It was tough. Many sad days, many days that I was told I couldn't do anything ever again, physically.
After consulting with Mayo Clinic, the team at Children's implanted a defibrillator just under the skin on Chad's left side with leads to his chest. With that, no signs of permanent heart damage, and a specialized shirt with padding to protect the device, doctors cleared him to step on the baseball field last spring.
It felt really good. Felt back at home.
We were just so happy to just have him out there, I think physically participating and being a normal kid, because that was the goal, I think, for us all along, just to get him back to doing what he loves to do.
Who are you all grateful to?
Oh, the list is long. God got us through it, but there were so many people in the community, the doctors, the first responders, the coaches. Our community has rallied around us and Chad.
Grateful for all the people that were there to take care of Chad and knew what to do, and grateful that God watched over him and took care of him through all this.
Sick patients come into the ER every day, and I get them, whisked away to the ICU or wherever they're going, and I don't ever see what happens to them, long-term outcome. So it's heartwarming. It's wonderful that he had a great outcome.
Chad's family says they're sharing their story so people know how vital it is to get automatic external defibrillators in as many places as possible and take a CPR class.
The more people that know how to do bystander CPR, if somebody goes down, loses a pulse, we're able to start CPR right away. That's the most important thing.
To have that awareness and not be afraid to get involved if it's needed. I mean, if everybody would have just stood there, Chad would have been dead had they not jumped in and done something.
That's obviously what saved my life and what saves many other people's lives every day. Things like this happen, and it's important to be prepared. The right people with the right equipment at the right time can save many lives.
And Stormont does partner with both Children's Mercy and Mayo Clinic on these specialized cases like Chad's. The American Heart Association saw a 620% increase in views to its hands-only CPR pages after Damar Hamlin's collapse. I have a link to those resources on the health page of WIBW.com. Chad's device downloads information to his doctors once a week, so he continues regular follow-ups as well. So far, no sign of any problems.
What a